And I think that was all of them, right?
Yeah.
Back to you guys. Let's see. Do you think like
Is this guy bloodied?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Either of these two bloodied?
Yeah. He's bloodied.
Okay.
And she is not, I don't think. No, sorry, she is. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, she
It's like
just
I hit her with that
she just
dong.
was. Yep, she just was with yeah.
What more can you do?
I know!
She after that she hasn't been targeted a whole lot.
Yeah,
But
true.
Yeah.
True,
yep,
true.
Yep, yep.
So,
She's got a really achy shoulder though.
for sure.
You can tell like it's already inflamed.
Like, she's gonna need to take some ibuprofen.
She's
for
gonna really need. She needs to ice that thing when she gets. Needs to compress it. You think like so it's not you haven't hit like a hard like a strong narrative milestone for Xeris reinforcements, but you've done a bit.
They're not
You
coming.
think like a persuasion something to petition his help, something like that.
I'm out like a light. I can't do
I
anything.
know. I'm asking you as a player, not your.
It would have to be some sort of bargaining or, yeah.
The good
You've
thing is
got-
your owl
do
can
you have
keep an eye on him.
Spirit walk? I can't. Frick! I can't. Misty step. I'm trying to think of any way that he's holding on to me.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would think that
We
either we try
can't
to
save you right now.
right.
This next turn, we cannot save you.
Yeah.
We cannot.
Yeah.
Because
I can get over there.
we got so can I, but we got our own problems. I'm
But-
just saying.
You're good. You're good. I
But
believe in you guys.
if you both hit him well, maybe at least would be able to.
What? Save you from being drugged another 15 feet?
Sorry, one
The owl's gonna
One-
keep track of you.
more
Yeah.
thing.
Before I bleed out
I'm
with
worried that we
diarrhea.
I'm
One
worried
more
that we
thing.
get downed.
When
Yeah.
when he has you out,
hit
so
those, yeah.
Razor Fist bloodied you
I'm
to
doing okay.
you're
43.
out.
I have 12.
It is not that when you're down those bleeding stacks go away,
Yeah.
but Rowan takes out a syringe and jabs it into your neck when you're down. When they come over and they can help him and they're carrying you away, and he just injects this bright green vial.
They saw
into
that
your neck.
happen?
Oh yeah. And he doesn't want you dead.
Really keep him alive.
Whatever freaking potion, the dude just like we need some of that.
So they
the
saw.
baddies just have something sweeter than
So,
like
yeah.
my dong shot. You
So
know?
they
Just
just.
like a green vial a green vial to the neck that just eliminated 30 rounds of bleeding is fantastic.
So
and like
you-
I for
pretty
sure
good.
want
Well,
one.
to be fair though, they're the vampires. They are blood
True.
creatures. Like
This
that
is their
this
this
what
is
they
their
do.
science. Yeah.
And it is they.
That's true.
They have given this ability to the hordes here.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you guys just saw all the wounds on my body close up.
You'll be alright.
Nope. But the blood that was like geysering. Like,
Okay.
like I said, you were like vomiting blood.
Right.
Like just heaving uncontrollably, and it's
Okay.
like pouring out of from the corners of your eyes. Like it isn't just that you were bleeding; it's like the blood is trying to get out of you. Like
Oh.
it was like this stuff is magical bleeding. It's
Okay.
not like being wounded in combat. So this was like just wounds just pouring, and almost like I'm not kidding, like spurting out. Like when
Okay.
you're opened up, not just like blood flowing down, but like, and not just the gush of like your arteries or your
Yeah.
heart pumping,
But like a
but
steady
like a steady
stream of.
stream of just it's being
blood being drawn
drawn
from
out
me.
of you, and
So-
so that has stopped.
You guys can see that. I don't know if that would change your idea of whether or not we have a good chance or not.
I'm not. I
Probably
can't help
not.
you. I'm not helping
Okay. All right.
It's not that I don't want to help you. It's that I don't think that I can help you. So, question for you. Like, do you think that... Because, like, you're engaged with one, I'm engaged with one, and then Uthal's engaged with one. So, I can take out the guy that's engaged with me and then potentially survive one more round. Because, like, I have 12 hit points. That's going to eliminate some as soon as I start my turn. I don't want you guys to heal me. I think you guys need to, like, start doing something.
Has that demon been touched?
He's
This
bleeding.
one's bloody. Yeah.
Bloody?
Which is why I think I can finish him.
Yeah, okay.
So assuming that those both aren't 6s, which they could be, and then I'm downed, I'll be able to take a shot at him to hopefully finish him, and then I can bonus action healing word either myself or you. Probably have to do it to myself.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I think my best bet is in order to stay up, because otherwise, if I do anything else, like, I can't rescue your corpse, because if somebody hits me one
At
time,
one
I'm
hit,
dead.
Yeah.
Or I'm downed.
Makes sense.
Then they're dragging both of us just for sport.
Yeah.
So as long as you're comfortable with that, go ahead, tell me.
Well, here's the thing. If I stay there, my spirit guardians is still going to roll around. He's dead.
So you should go
If I stay
first.
there.
So you should go first. So
Well,
should
at
you
the
go
start
before
of his
me?
next turn, as long as I'm still within 15 feet, he's dead.
So he can't attack me. You're saying.
More than likely.
Oh, no.
More than likely, he's going to die.
So he will die.
Oh, sorry. On his turn,
Before
when he
his
gets
turn
to him.
starts.
Yeah. It's very highly
Glad
likely.
you said that. So I
Highly
shouldn't
likely.
shoot him.
No, you should. You should go at Catalina.
The biggest
So-
problem he represents to you is an opportunity attack if you like leave or move or
Yeah.
something. But you're in the scrum here. You can attack him or Catalina.
Two things. I have this, but it's only for 1 round.
Oh, okay.
But it is for a round. So
DC 15.
but I don't know if this is gonna help. Or I can do this, which is a 10-foot. So with a 10-foot here, read it. With a 10-foot radius, strategically, I potentially could hit 4 of them, and not hit you. Is that correct, DM?
Or would you hit him with that?
That's what I'm asking.
But I mean, that isn't
I don't think
necessarily a bad
Catalina,
thing.
but
So I can hit these 3
yeah,
and not
I think
damage.
So. Yeah, you
Captain.
get just the edge. Yep.
So I think those are my 2 best options. Or I can stun someone, potentially, if you think that I should... Like, if you would rather me stun her for a round, or if you think I should stun him for a round.
I know.
I think Uthal has a pretty good chance against him.
I agree.
Let's have him.
He's not going to down this next turn.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
And plus he got super healed up.
Yeah, he's at 64, yeah.
He's doing
So
good.
he'll survive a round. My big thing was how do I survive a round, but you gave me that answer. Because your little
Yeah.
swirling guardians are going to finish him, which is great.
So
now I want to attack. What are your thoughts?
I think we need to get Catalina down. I think
Cool.
that should be our goal.
Okay. So...
Hey, and this
Right,
time
she's
maybe
the bloody
we
one.
kill her and
she's
like
bloody.
dispose of her body properly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Still getting phantom fit.
Yeah, you feel it.
Okay,
I
you
do
those
too
two?
every now and
Yeah.
then. I mean, I'm passed out, so I don't feel shit.
Yeah,
but-
You're finally at peace.
yeah, I actually feel pretty good. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming.
have to deal with this anymore.
he's better. He's in a better place.
Better state of mind. A better state of
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better mental health.
Unconscious.
He'll
is always
Better mental health. Yeah.
He'll be in better company with the demons.
Yeah.
They'll respect him. They'll treat him with dignity. They'll give him a meal.
Give him a meal.
I will be their meal.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll give him a meal. He'll give them a meal. It'll be wonderful.
They
Yeah.
scratch my back.
Yeah.
I scratch theirs.
So I can potentially then. So offensively, this is my 2 best options. So with this one, if I don't hit these 2, then I could hit these 2.
Mm-hmm.
With the radius here, not hitting these guys, but I can hit these 2. Or I can try and do this at her. So I'm missing my proficiency bonus, so these 2 may not hit.
Yeah.
Or they might. Because I have Bardic Inspiration that I could use on one of those 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Right? My second and third.
Can you guys see where he's dragging me?
Doesn't matter, the owl's watching you.
Okay.
They're just dragging you away.
Okay. Wow, they're gonna drag
They're
me
dragging
how far?
you. They're gonna drag you over here somewhere,
Yeah, but I'm wondering
Off
if
the
there's
map.
a mirror that he's dragging me to.
dude. That'd be great. Or I don't know. Maybe it won't be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Come back as a mirror. I don't know. You can still roll with us, like whatever you want to
They
do.
carry you around. Do that cone thing.
Do the
Yeah.
boogity
The
thing.
boogie.
Do the boogie
I'm like, I'm like reflecting off the sun. Light that fire! Like trying to get him to
You know
burn.
what that cone thing would have been?
It does.
It would've been hot.
Light that
Prod.
fire.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
I wish I
what are
had
your
it so
thoughts?
bad.
I think we should
Yeah.
spike damage Catalina.
3 round.
I think this is
Alright,
I
let's
think that's a good thing.
3 round burst this girl. Alright.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let me throw this. I'm
Do it.
sorry, I should have done this before you guys started strategizing too much. But so I think somewhere in between that moderate and hard difficulty.
Yeah.
If you want to make a case to Xeris to front you, if you want to go in charge debt of Sentinel support, I would take a DC 17 persuasion check.
Persuasion is my thing.
And he actually probably, just like last time, probably checks in with you and he sees he's watching a bay of monitors.
Alright.
And then when
that
he sees
cold-hearted bastard's like, let's see if he asks for help.
Yeah, he's gonna make us grovel. Yeah.
yeah,
Go
and
ahead
he
and
sees
beg.
and quicker than he's paying attention to a lot of things. He's kind of coordinating like the war,
Yeah.
like everything. But when he sees your collar essentially kind of go down or go quiet, he checks in.
One of the monitors turn off.
Yeah.
taps the screen.
It's
These
just-
things are
It's just fun.
they're
I don't know.
all CRT monitors.
The heart. it gauges all of our heart. It's like.
You're like
Yeah.
Neo. You flatlined in
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Yeah.
And so, which one do you use? Go
Does
to
it-
Trinity and get over.
Does it use what?
Yes, and
What is
wake
that?
up.
What does that use
Not
for
like
us?
this.
So remember when
Action and bonus action. I can't remember what we used.
Um.
Like if I do it,
Oh, I sorry.
what
I
does
see,
it?
I see it.
Just for our own strategy, I just need to know.
This is
Is it
stuff
a
that I'm
free
making
action?
up. I don't think it's super in the rules. Like we're off the regular
Or-
regulation stuff. But
Communicating telepathically.
It could be
Telepathically.
a free action until like, just
I feel like
speaking.
the talking. Yeah, you're just speaking. If you've got so
Okay.
so let's do this. It's not like you can repeat and do them like forever. But if you've got a
Let's keep rolling.
a line of reasoning, an argument you want to make while you're fighting, throw me the argument, and we can make a roll for it.
I mean, I think our communication to him from an argument standpoint.
And he might even check. Like I say, he might even check in with you guys.
Right.
He's managing a lot of battles, but
Yeah.
he checks in, with you like Victor's down, like
Yeah.
like it's
Well, yeah, I think if we just lay out the scenario, like he should buy it.
okay.
So the scenario is our leader is down,
Mhm.
Also being drugged through the mud.
Mhm.
Also just got injected with some slime that looks like it was off of Ghostbusters,
They want to keep him alive, so that's
which is even weirder.
yeah. So that's intelligence on their part that could hurt us.
That we can
It could hurt the whole war effort.
That we
Cool.
shared to him. Yep.
Perfect.
And then like the fact that we have the brother and the sister, that we have like in the same vicinity, and one is bloodied, that we have a chance to like down both of them. Also, we know that the creepy mirror voice is somewhere back. I don't even know what that was about, but it's here somewhere. I'm assuming it's still around.
He's not a mirror. It's,
Okay,
he's
it
a
was him.
vampire.
Cool.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I think he was just in it.
This whole time we were fighting ourselves.
And you blink,
Right.
and you wake up, and you're still in the room in front of the mirror.
Where's that easy button?
Whoa.
That was easy.
And Victor's lying on the ground.
Yeah.
He
There
stabbed
are-
himself
there-
multiple times.
Yeah, there are stains. There are stains.
We were the ones who were biting you.
I'm gonna roll for it.
Yeah. Cool.
So I need a 17,
Yep.
and
Add charisma to it.
yeah, I will because my persuasion is
Yeah.
is circled. So Ronnie, tell me how it
Pretty fly
is.
for a bard guy.
Yeah,
It's pretty fly.
it's bard life for sure.
Yeah.
So my persuasion
Yeah.
gets my proficiency bonus.
Is it? Yeah. If it's checked, if it's got the circle filled in.
It
Yep.
does have the circle.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the E, but it has the
Yeah, it's
circle.
got circle. Yep. So you've got your the charisma
So I'm gonna add
thing,
4,
4 and your charisma.
so it's 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm adding 9 to this
Cool.
roll.
Cool. So it ain't bad.
And do I have this on deck?
Yeah. This is an ability check.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I have this on deck at my disposal, and I have this on deck at my disposal. Right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And I need 17. Which means I really need
Or 9.
8. I need to meet it,
Not
right?
bad.
I
Yeah,
need to
exactly.
Oh, you need to meet it.
hit
That's right.
17.
So
Yeah, 8.
so 8.
Yeah.
We're
Yep.
comfortable.
Yep.
Boom.
Nice.
17. Cool.
Nice.
Fully convinced.
So and it's not even just that he needs convincing, like he's on your side.
Right,
But
right,
it's
right,
something
right.
to where he's
He's
like,
got to justify his spend of resources.
Yeah, exactly. And he says, you know, like he's
Because those guys don't get to go back.
there are enough. Well, here's the thing. It's like when the demons come to the material plane and you kill them.
Right.
They vanish, they vaporize on the material plane, and they reform in a layer of the hells in the abyss. The reverse kind of happens when these celestials are off of their plane. This is just how I'm creating this world.
Cool.
So when they're in the material plane, when they're helping out humans and they sacrifice themselves or something happens, I mean, it hurts, they die, but they reform in Elysium. So they reform on their plane of existence.
I don't feel so bad then.
Yeah. And it's a brutal existence. Like they are, you know. Here's the thing. It's almost like, and it's like they're in order, right? It's like so. There's this good and bad plane, and material plane in between, and going one step in either direction. Like there's a lot of that's easy. For them to go 2 steps away, it's not just that they're in neutral ground. They go from good to like an evil ground. So this be the same thing for the demons. Like they just
can't
the
survive
energy
it.
of just existence in that plane is just not conducive to them living at all. So it hurts. They've done it thousands of times. This is just a the war wages on. Like they still keep trying to fight for good on the material plane and helping the Dread Sentinels here. But the bigger problem is like the demons. Like it takes a year for them to reform and kind of for their essence to coalesce again. So it's more that he has to manage. Like I can take losses here, or this battle is going successful, or I can spare 2 more guys here, or this is worth it. So it's not so much that you're like he's sitting there going, well, okay. It's more like he's like I don't have anybody in that area. Like I'm sorry guys. Like if you fail that roll, it's more that he's like, I don't have any sentinels right now in your area, but cool.
That makes sense.
So
Good
he will talk to you really quick about like what are your priority needs? What are the sentinels that he has a few at his disposal? What does he need? What is the main thing that you need them to do for support to come in and help you? Like for instance, there could be ranged sentinels, there could be tank sentinels, there are healing sentinels.
Right.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is it that what specific reinforcements do you need?
Yeah, so I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. I'd like tanks.
Cool.
What are your thoughts?
You know, I think we got offense,
They're
and if they're
The problem is
just
the
gonna
guys
burn
that
away
heal-
real quick, then a tank is only good for a round or 2 anyway.
True.
I think if we got a healer right behind Catalina, that'll give me the flanking bonus, heal you, and then he could maybe absorb a hit or 2 as well.
Okay. Wait, are we getting 1 or 2?
Do you you talk to me first and I'll
Yeah.
I'll decide.
Right.
Yeah. So what you tell me what you're asking for though? Do you wanting healing for yourselves, Anda? Are you trying to ask for help? Are you wanting to stop? Are you wanting to have some help to stop them from taking Victor away?
Yeah. So there needs to be one that's gonna land to specifically heal me, if we
Cool.
go the healing route.
Yep.
The other one, I would love to have land to try and thwart the efforts of dragging off the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've already distanced
So-
yourself from me by calling me the body.
Bobby.
That's dark.
Heretofore.
Victor, you didn't
You're not
hear it
awake.
though.
You're not awake.
Victor,
No.
you didn't hear it. Get in here.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Heretofore named
Yeah.
body.
Listen, if you remember correctly, you peed on Randy when Randy was dead. Since we're going blast from the past.
Yeah.
So
That's a different world. That's a different world though.
Different world. Different guy.
Yeah.
Sandy and Randy are related. You just don't know it yet.
The blood memories aren't there.
It's impressed upon your DNA.
Yeah.
Bard life.
I'll tell you what. He can bring in 2 healers. How's that?
Can I ask the DM a question?
Yeah.
is the healer going to be able to revive to lift him?
Can heal him.
Can get him up?
Yeah, I mean they're, you know, they've
Heal me to the
taken
point where I
off
could fight.
right.
Against,
When healing brings you conscious again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I do have another Misty Step I could run. I could come back over to you guys and he's gonna have to run back over to get me.
Let's do it.
I can't say that though. I'm asleep.
You're fine, but you, as players, you guys can strategize. I think that's cool. That's cool by me.
Don't want to
So
get too bad.
but just so we're all comfortable.
Or do you need
with
the
not
do you need the
getting
healer
any offense?
and bringing the hammer down?
Or
Well, Victor's gonna be our offense.
so maybe he's the healer, and then we bring the hammer and take the chance that I don't get hit this next round. I'm more comfortable with that.
You want one hammer and one
I really want. We need to finish off one of the 3 baddies that we haven't done that yet.
Here's what you're getting. You're getting a hammer
So
and a
okay,
healer.
all right. So
Yeah.
here, all right, deal. So like,
Hammer and a healer.
unless you tell me differently, I want the healer to land to get Victor up, and I want the hammer to try and squash her, and then give you advantage.
Definitely.
Okay.
Is that cool? Colonel, is that cool?
Yeah, sorry.
So the hammer's the healer's dropping in by brother or whatever to try and get him
For the
up,
blood.
and then take a hit or whatever. Yep. And then like the hammer's dropping right behind her to try and like inflict, because we know that she is she's bloodied. So I would love to finish off one of the strong ones.
Nice. All right. Here's
So they're gonna do their move right now. Then
do you want them to go first, then you guys will.
I think that's a good.
Yep, I think so.
Let's do that.
Especially because
Let's resolve
you've
that.
been calling, and you can kind of maybe you've been like talking with him as like they've been taking their turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now it's happening.
Okay.
So they come down again in these beams, these columns of light, and they like thud into the ground with this like metal clank in their armor.
Chink.
And where usually when you've seen them before, like in the material plane, that cool frost vapor is kind of coming out of the joints in their armor and around their collars and everything,
You're taking damage.
and it's like black smoke now
Okay.
when they're here, and flecks of their armor kind of seem like they burn away like embers. But this guy slams down and just maul over the head, slams it down on her swollen shoulder.
Yeah.
Nice.
And again,
Strategy.
He sees this mushroom
Yeah,
stamp on her shoulder.
He knew. He was paying attention
as he,
on the monitors.
as he brings it down, there's this spark of light, not sparks coming off, but this radiance of his from the hammer as he hammers down on her back. And this guy comes down, and he kind of has this battle standard, and he just plants it and puts out a hand towards you. He doesn't have to touch you,
Okay.
but he just starts channeling healing into you.
Okay.
And he gives you 30 points of health,
Okay. Cool.
and he's burning away.
Okay.
So you wake up in Rowan's arms.
Okay. Oh, such a nice guy.
Yeah. And
Thanks for holding me.
This guy does some damage to her. And now it is your guys' turn.
Okay.
Do you have advantage?
Yeah.
You want to see if you can finish her?
If I
Because if you can, then I can fire a shot to help take
Yeah.
out somebody on you.
Yeah.
yeah, no, definitely.
Because I feel like we can't. What if he tries to get away? Right? We don't want him to get away. We want to kill both of these siblings.
Sounds super great, but like I'm just glad you're alive. Thanks for getting ahead, but like let's just work on keeping you standing.
meet where I am.
Because there's 3 guys around.
Catalina can't
Yeah.
get to Sandy, right?
The owl can follow him.
I'm blocking.
Yeah. If you want to be body
He's got
blocking,
another
yep.
mirror that he's
Yep.
walking
All right, I'm
into.
gonna stay there then.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just attack her.
Cool.
Because he wasn't gonna drag me all the way back to his base.
that
Nice.
Let's,
Here, right?
Yeah, see if you can.
He's gotta have a way
tiny
to
bit
get
higher.
home.
Mhm.
Alright. So that's 10.
She's not.
That's
dead.
a strong hit. She's still up.
Okay.
She's still in there. Okay.
So,
Okay.
what do you think, Rob? Do you think I should shoot her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So I'll do.
Whoever spikes her the most.
Yeah,
Alright.
3-round burst is probably my best go.
Has he bitten me? I don't think he's bitten me.
No.
He hasn't had
No.
a chance to. He's
Yeah.
just
No,
been
right now
grappling me every time.
he's been pulling you away.
Okay.
He might have the inkling now that you're awake again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one more misty step. I can get away from him.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. Oh boy. You did your attack. You're all good. He has you. You've woken up. It's the end of a player turn. He'll
Shit,
he'll
he's got
legendary
the,
bite
legendary.
you. Yeah. I've been completely ignoring that.
Oh.
You could have continued ignoring.
I could have. I could have.
Consistency is key.
I could have. Consistency is key.
I'm gonna die.
I just.
Oh God.
Oh!
So he sees you. He sees you come back, and you kind of struggle a little bit.
Don't worry, the owl will follow you. We'll know where you go.
So
Yeah, he has to use
But
his
he's not gonna kill me. He's not
you
gonna
got
kill
30
me.
hit points.
He's gonna knock
you got
me
30
back
hit
out.
points. Yeah.
He's gonna just knock me back out. He's gonna bite me bad enough to kill me, but or knock me out, but he won't be able to kill me. if he-
So 9 points of the piercing damage,
Okay.
and
Come on, 21. 21.
oh God, 11.
21.
14 necrotics. So another 14 necrotics coming off the top.
14 plus.
And then the 9 was the
So
piercing.
you're alive.
Okay.
You're not downed.
So 23. 7. Son of a bitch.
Should have been like, don't tase me, bro.
Don't bite me, bro. Don't bite me.
It's a good thing you woke back up.
Yeah.
Do you want to go now?
Worth it.
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean, like, unless they want to heal me.
He wouldn't have bit you if you'd have stayed down.
It's true. It is true.
Maybe he's got another syringe he can inject into me and get rid of this bleeding all over
true.
again. Can I pickpocket him?
Catalina's gonna burn. She
Just
also
like
has
a move,
legendary
like
actions.
reaching around, like.
And she will claw at Dangle.
Frick that.
Fine.
But
Fail.
she doesn't. Well,
She should fail.
18.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You get
Wait. Shield.
nice.
Throwing that down.
Nice.
Good,
You
good,
from your magic
good.
shit?
Yep.
Yep, cool. Nice.
Good.
She goes, she has
Good,
it too.
good.
She has the claws around you, and then this magical buffer pushes her hands away.
It's like one of those air guns. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen a while back? Remember they're like this like round thing, and you would
you're
like
pulling
do
it.
a burst of
Yeah,
like air.
yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
puff of.
This shield of energy swells around you
Yeah.
and pushes her hands
I
away.
love it.
Yep.
Like a Gungan
Oh
shield.
man.
Haha.
That was her
Thornton
legendary
in your
action.
face.
And I would have had you
can't
too
touch me.
if it hadn't been for you meddling Sentinels.
There's nothing you can do at all.
Okay, so
gonna try and-
those are the legendary actions.
Love it. I'm gonna try and shoot her.
Nice.
Shoot her.
Nice.
So just
Shooter McSandy.
Just so I'm clear,
Yes.
so I'm gonna ask you
Yes.
if I just choose to put in my 3-round burst,
Yep.
and if I choose to use my snipe,
Mm-hmm.
which lowers by 5 my attack bonus.
Mm-hmm.
If I miss her on the first shot with my snipe,
Mm-hmm.
do I still get my second and third rolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Does that make sense?
the only question that this raises is when you snipe with the 3-round burst, it's kind of bump going.
Yep.
Are they all snipes? Do you think they should all be snipes?
Unfortunately, I think they have to be.
Okay.
And that's also my other question is, like, so then what would my bonus be, if any?
I think
For
they were
my
both
second and
5,
third.
so I think they would be flat rolls.
Okay. So the second and third is a flat roll.
Yep.
First one I'm getting +4.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Yeah?
Let's do it.
Oh wait,
Might as
sorry.
well.
Your first one is a +4.
Well, if I'm choosing the snipe, I'm getting the +10 on the backside if I hit.
Yeah.
So like my attack bonus is
His
+4.
attack bonus is 9. So mine's 5.
Oh, okay.
It
okay.
was
I gotcha.
this.
I got you. Yeah.
But if I choose
Yes.
to add a snipe to this card,
Yep.
I'm just curious because this
It'll-
one says
I'm
proficiency
sorry.
falls off for
It'll
2
be-
and 3.
Yes. Yep.
So I can just flat roll it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do hit, I will still get the snipe
Damage.
bonus
Yes.
that it adds at +10.
Yes.
You're correct.
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Yeah. You
Which I'm fine with. I just want to make sure that I'm using the card
Yeah.
correctly before I
I just want
choose
to make
to
sure I
do
got
it.
the math right. It says you don't. What is your Yeah. Yeah. You're good.
And
It's
I
your-
just want to make sure
your
that
+4
even
and-
if my first one misses, the
Mhm.
second and third I can still just straight roll them for
yes,
a chance to
straight
hit.
rolls. That's what they think they are. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like my first one had to hit.
No.
Because if that were the case,
like,
I
pop,
wouldn't
pop, pop.
do my snipe. I would make
Yeah.
sure that I had a hit. Okay.
Yep. These clips have like a recoil mechanism that loads the next one in immediately, and the burst goes off.
Love it. So, and I have this
Yeah. So you could
on my attack.
let me check one thing to see if it applies to a one that you choose or all of them.
Because for cutting words, it does say attack.
If I survive this bleed, I have a chance. But if I don't survive this bleed, I'm fucked. Like, that's it. Oh my gosh. This bleed is what decides whether or not I can help you guys do anything.
You know what's weird though? It's like you've been bit by like 2 different genders of vampire. Like I just want you to think about
Oh shit, that's
You're gonna
right. He
become a
bit me now.
hermaphrodite.
You're a bisexual.
Yeah, you're gonna
me
become a
now.
hermaphrodite bisexual vampire.
Dang it.
And we still don't know
This
what that
campaign
green
is
slime's
about to
gonna
get
do.
kinky.
Shit.
Maybe you'll like it. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, probably not.
I'm
You're
not-
right. I don't want to.
So the way that they say it, and was my
you would.
impression. It comes off of the let's see.
It says attack roll on my page.
Right, and it's like you're the one making the attack roll.
Yes.
So it wouldn't be the cutting words. And so like those would be 3 attack rolls. So
Yeah.
I would say you could choose whichever one you want to apply it to.
Okay. To try and get
Yeah.
to reach the hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
So
fair?
you don't even have to burn it if you like what you see on the first 1 or 2 or whatever.
Cool.
But whenever you want to, you can choose one of them
Cool.
to
Yes.
bardically inspire.
Good.
Cool.
Thank you. Love
Is
it.
that what you were already thinking?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure that
I'm
was
sorry.
correct.
Yep.
Okay. And then
It'd be
I do
hot
have,
if it did for all 3 of them, but I don't think that's the wording it does. So.
probably not. All right, so I'm gonna shoot her. I'm sniping, and I'm 3-round bursting.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my first shot, and the only one that gives me the +4 attack bonus.
Yes.
So it didn't hit.
You're awake. You're awake.
Oh, I'm awake?
Mhm. You haven't.
That would only get him to 14.
No, that's an 8.
An 18 isn't gonna hit her, is it? I don't think an 18 will hit her. Oh, if you use that on top of it. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I can use this on top of it, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if 18 doesn't hit.
Right.
I'm adding 10 to
Are you
yours.
gonna do it? Because
Yeah.
you're
Good
you're
job.
awake. You look up
Nice.
and you just
nice,
and
nice,
you
nice.
you're restrained, but you wrench out a hand and like help channel your divine energy, and
Yeah.
you curve that bolt. And 18 is enough. 18
hits. So like, I'm just gonna say it. It's great that you did something with the limited time that you have awake.
He telepathically says that to you.
Kudos.
Come on, bro.
Kudos.
Hey, don't let
just
this
like-
guy
just like
try
that-
enough and rape me.
Don't
Just
worry,
like
the
that,
owl, the
You're,
owls.
you're conscious again for a few seconds before the next backhanded compliment
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice.
smacks you in the brain.
I'm so glad I'm paired up with you guys. This
We
has
couldn't
been
do it without you.
really great. No, I know.
We couldn't do it without you.
No, you
Might.
couldn't have. You couldn't have.
Or, I don't know.
No.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
New guy's pretty cool.
Yeah. Good.
He turns to, I came to smash pussy.
Alright, so 18 hits, which is great. I'm gonna roll for the other two. Straight rolls, potential this.
Plus.
Nope, it's nothing. Do you want to Bardic it?
Right.
Because he guided that first one.
Right. No, right. So I'd have to get a 6.
D8.
What do you think? Because I do have one more roll.
We need all the
I mean,
damage
odds
we can
are-
get on her.
Like that's a slightly above average roll.
Right.
Yeah.
She's playing the odds.
The only thing is, if
So,
you use it, if you
that's
don't use it on this one, you can't go back and use it
Agreed.
on this one.
For
But-
sure.
But yeah,
I would forfeit this shot. What do you think? Our best bet?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah? You're still alive, so I can ask you.
Okay.
Alright, I didn't get it.
wait, what's your total?
15.
Just 15. I think that's it. I don't have any
No.
because it's got to be a straight roll. So I'm turning that in. All right, third shot. I'm saving that.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Well, they,
So I'm
Don't be
gonna.
cursed.
I'm gonna try it.
You might not roll a 1.
I'm gonna try it.
Try it. If you do, I will melt these dice.
Yeah, you freaking better. That's bad enough.
Nothing. Okay. Sorry, the first one did hit, and I did do the snipe. So
Yeah.
2d8 plus 15.
Right. To Catalina.
So 25.
Nice. So you you fire this burst, and the first one goes, and it is enough. You boom lodge it in.
3.
I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say you put that first bolt, a wooden stake, into her chest. So you
A wooden
see
stake?
her.
Yeah.
You see her. You thunk, and the life drains from her. She doesn't collapse into a mist like before. Her body is still there, and it falls over. And again, she looks like she's in that shadow, like shadowed in this world, but she's just laying there, not moving.
Awesome. Super. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Good job. Okay. Cool. I
Get any bonus healing?
my bonus was to load my weapon,
Oh, that's right.
so I choose not to move. So if anything, I would just, but I'm fine. I'm close. I'm behind. I'm good.
Can Uthar, what's his name?
Uthal. Yep.
Uthal,
Oh, yeah.
can he heal me?
He has to touch you.
He would have to get
He
to
has
you.
to touch me.
Yeah.
He only has the touch one. Sorry.
And he really can't.
I
This guy's like
think-
on him. He's
yeah.
kind of actually sandwiched.
He
It's not
needs
even
to-
like an opportunity attack. He's
Yeah.
kind of like.
Well,
can't
he
get
needs
there.
to help kill that guy. I think.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah, I think he needs to
I
attack.
think he needs to attack him.
Yeah.
Get him.
You do. Greater attack.
He has the equivalent of the great axe sharpshooter.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
that.
That one's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Does he get 2 attacks if he does that? Or is it
Yeah.
just the?
Yeah. He's got.
Which one does he get 2
He's
on?
got 2 attacks. Whatever he
Oh, okay.
wants. Whatever you want.
We can do one of each.
I say.
You could.
Wait. Can we do one of each?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do at least the first one.
Let's do the first
As a
one.
great
Like,
attack.
if it doesn't hit, then we'll do that one again because it gives us our best chance to hit. But if it does hit, then we can take our chance with a higher damage but less attack bonus with the second one. Is that fair? Does that work?
You tell me.
So that's
Oh, do
what
the
that-
great axe first.
I think do this one first because with the attack
The attack.
bonus
Okay.
gives us the best chance to hit.
Yeah.
Then if it
That's
does, we're in the money. And then I think we take the risk on the free second hit and see if we can get that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Alright.
saying?
Yeah,
That kinda
yeah,
makes
that's
sense?
fine. Yeah, let's do that.
So the first one we're doing is the top one.
It's a great
Sweet.
axe. 26.
Nice. Yes.
Alright.
26.
15.
That's 17. Is +6.
Nice. Altogether 17?
17.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, 6 plus 9?
15.
15. 15? Yeah.
6 plus 9?
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
You're right.
You're cool.
It's all good.
You're right.
It's all good. It's all good.
For some reason, I thought that was 11.
It's all good.
Probably because I don't know math.
It's all good.
All
And then I
right.
think,
It's a decent hit.
yeah, and then I think, I don't know,
Yeah.
I think we
Let's
should try and,
He's got some payoff, then
Yeah.
you kind of risk it.
yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, it's alright.
All right. Well, the
Right.
good thing is even the other one wouldn't have.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, neither, it's
you
true.
don't have to
Both
feel
would
too bad.
missed,
You don't
yeah.
have to feel too bad. It's all right. He put in a little hit there. Okay.
Cool.
So
It's
you know what, let me do this.
my turn.
I've been letting them
Sure.
do 2 rounds and then they're kind of burning away. They're half burned away right now.
You're gonna let them stay for another round? That's
No,
great.
no. I'm saying I want to resolve their actions right now, and they're burned away.
Mm.
They interrupted during the demon's turn,
Mm.
or kind of at the end of it, beginning, and no. They should do it at the beginning of the next one. That's when they did it. I'm sorry. That makes
That's
more
fine.
sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
because then you guys will all go. The demons will go, and then they'll interrupt, and then they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Is it you up?
Let's see if I survive this bleed.
Has everybody?
Everybody's gone
Yeah.
except for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good
That's a
start.
good sign.
Good roll.
I have 1 HP left. Yeah, you can have that back.
Why would you give him the... You know what? Cool. Strategy. We're all about strategy here. Everybody here's about strategy.
I will be Misty stepping,
Nice.
and killing him, obviously, to here. I can see that spot, right? Can I see this spot, basically? Or
Yeah, you look over
Okay.
your shoulder and boom.
I Misty step.
Can you see between the legs of the Dread Sentinel? Because it'd be great if you could appear right behind him.
I don't want to run away from this guy.
Yeah.
I want to go out in a blaze of glory against this
Cool.
guy, because I feel like you guys are going to pretty much finish off that guy.
Yeah, we're in
Hopefully finish off that guy with your daggers, right?
Oh, so you're going to actually attack.
I'm going to attack this
Love
guy.
it. Cool.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I'm going to try to go out in blaze of glory here.
I bet you will. I bet you
Alright,
will.
so first attack, green flame blade.
Yes!
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, it's a green blaze of glory. I never knew. I never knew what color it was.
Sir, congratulations.
And
Sir.
I am smiting with
I
this.
hope you would, because if you didn't,
I'm
I was
getting
about
back.
to remind you that you need to sack the highest spell slot that you have right now.
Yep, I have a 3, so I am.
Welcome back, Victor. Just when we thought you were the weak link, we were wrong.
We
were wrong.
1 hit point
One hit
left.
point.
You did this last time too, right at the end. All of a sudden, you crit on something crazy.
I say he doesn't start out the strongest,
He's a slow
but
starter.
he's a good closer.
Yeah, good closer.
Oh,
Dominant, reliable
Nice.
closer.
Paint me the picture, because you popped up right behind it.
Yeah,
And then just wham. Where is it? Is it
I
up in
whispered
this
to him,
area
I
right
say-
here? Is it coming across in here? What's going on?
No,
In the neck?
it's like I am ramming it straight through his chest.
Oh shit.
And I get up close to him, and I grab him around here, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
didn't you say that I was going to, like, die or something? And it was like a shitty, like not good kind of thing.
So the intimidation roll.
It's me trying to
I'm
be
not
cool
gonna
again.
make
It's
you.
good.
I'm not
You're
gonna
back.
make. I'm not gonna
You're
make
back.
you roll intimidation, but the hit was good. The hit
Great.
was solid.
It was
I like
fantastic.
it. Didn't you say that I was gonna die or something?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be the dead one. Your brain has a thick candy
I
shell.
wish I was more quick-witted, but I'm just not.
It's okay. It's cool. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be making fun of
No.
you. I'm sorry.
You're
dude.
good. You rolled the crit. You
But
do
that
what
crit,
you want.
crit. Listen, you don't have to
earned
have
it.
cool words when you roll like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't have to be cool.
That's right.
You can also
So-
just like not. You just.
I could have just
Yeah.
said nothing
Yeah,
and
it's
probably
okay.
been a lot more cool.
But you know what though? Here's
It's
the thing.
it's good
Hang
that
on.
we came to that realization.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though.
That's good.
it's not a lot of pressure because you're not the bard. You're not
true.
the bard.
I'm not a
So now,
wordsmith.
if
Right,
Sandy,
linguist, right.
Sandy were to dong somebody in the head with a crit, and he said, "No,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
face has a
yeah.
dong in it," that would be then.
Yeah.
Then we need to talk. Then we need to have a talk
Man,
afterwards.
It's hot in here.
But
Living
I
is
love it.
so much
I
hotter.
love
than
it.
when
But
you're dead.
here's what you do. You push it to, and you crack his clavicle. It just pops out through. You don't even use the mace the right way, but you force it through his body, right? Like
Yeah,
instead of
no,
cranking
it's-
it,
this is
you
like-
just wham.
it's like
and I love that
exploding him.
you get on top of the neck real quick just to put it through so that he. Otherwise, it would just push him over, right? But
Right.
you get it, and then you just
Yeah.
you essentially do like a chest press, just pop
It's
it through.
Meat grinder style.
Yep,
This.
I love it.
Yeah.
So
Damage.
let's
Do I
add up
have to
all
roll
the-
my damage? Okay.
I think it will matter for
I feel
you.
I feel
Yep.
like I still probably need to.
Yeah, so you've got what's the spell level that you can sack? A third?
Third, yeah.
So you get this much on top of it.
Okay.
Now there's already
So great.
40 points of radiant damage from the crit that are going off,
So
but
many
then you roll.
fantastic quotes.
Okay.
It's like,
So
Guys,
no.
guys,
And that's
and my awesome line
Listen,
was in
hang
your
on.
for
first.
sure
on.
getting branded with
hang on,
that.
hang on. I tell you what, yeah, didn't you say I was gonna die or something? Yeah, it was, yeah, it's all good. I think it was actually only the or something that
Something.
killed
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
It's all good. It's all good.
It was all good. It
It's a
was
safe place.
fantastic.
This is a safe
It
place to
is.
learn.
That's exactly right.
You know what? I'm just gonna own it. It's alright. You just own it.
It's cool. And tell you what though, your character's alive. Victor's not dead.
Hell yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
And you're doing things.
I still got
Doing things.
blood leaking out me. It's fine,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna die next to him.
Yeah, you will.
Anyway,
I didn't want to tell you.
But not before you said
I
something
didn't
real cool.
want to
I'm gonna
mention
die
it.
next to
It's
him.
okay.
Before you
Worth it. Worth
You
it.
might crit on your second.
Yeah, and actually, you may not
That's
kill him.
true.
So yeah, it could. It could be worse
This
than
is
that.
ridiculous. Alright.
But you're doing great.
Doing great. Alright.
Go get him,
12,
kid. You got the magic.
18 damage of there, right
18.
there.
So that's 58 just
58.
from the smiting.
Plus a
Now, what's your normal attack?
my normal attack is 1d8 plus 5, so
Okay, so
actually
63 and then roll another d8.
actually 2 because I've got a
71.
fire damage.
Nice.
So
Yep.
so 2d8. It's another 6 damage.
And 85.
Okay. And so that's all of the damage that goes to him, and then fire jumps over to his neighbor here, one of the suckers next to him,
Nice.
and that's 1d8 plus my spellcasting, which is 2. 10 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
So he burns away, right? Yeah.
Pop this one here.
Good.
And
Okay.
so
He
you
survived
did
that?
85 to Rowan.
85. Yep.
That's huge.
And I've got one more attack if
That's
that's needed.
that's like $2.50.
That's, in terms of dildos, that's 2.5 dildos worth of damage, you guys. That's
the new measurement for damage.
That's like two. That's like 2 above average dogs. Yeah, that's really something.
That's one hell of a mushroom stand.
It is. Yeah, it's. Oh, you got that right. See, that would have been.
That was the line. Yeah, that was
This
the
is gonna be one
line.
hell of a mushroom stand. Damn it!
Can't go
The
back.
cool thing is,
can't go back.
you did ultimately come up with it.
I did.
So
You got
know,
there. Hang on, the
yeah.
magic is in there.
It's,
It just has to be
needs to
nurtured.
be, yeah,
And the great
it just
thing is-
takes some time. It's something that
takes
grows.
time. What is
Yeah.
this game if not character development?
Yeah, and the great thing is, since you didn't kill him, he was able to hear you say it later on,
Yeah.
which is great.
And I think just, if so much inspiration is, I just need to put more dildos and dongs in the game to help bring about
Yeah,
this
Apparently.
inspiration, I think.
yeah. Apparently, that's where
That's
we've been missing it.
That's
Okay.
awesome. So roll one more attack.
One more
He-
attack.
He is bloodied.
Oh, good. Yeah, and he's got a sick burn on him too, right?
Yeah. He started crying.
Yeah.
Come on, J5! Come on, J5!
15.
Oh yeah.
24.
Nice.
So with this
He
one,
had a
I'm
few
gonna
points.
say,
He only had a few points. I'm not gonna make you roll. 'Cause I
okay.
think you got him.
And then I go, and then I hit him upside the back of the head, and I'm like, taste this kiwi. Yeah.
Did you say I was gonna die or something? Well, you taste this kiwi. Wham! And you club him on the head.
Oh.
I love it. I love it.
I did
As
too.
you-
Well done. Well done, good
as
sir.
you bring-
Well done.
That's awesome.
Well done.
That was
Where's my
I'll
inspiration
tell you
die
what,
for that? Oh wait, no, inspiration die. Can I see
like
if I
it.
can?
There it is.
I
It's
do
back.
really like it. I do like it.
Now, please don't use it on hill climbing.
Okay.
Please don't use that inspiration die to
This has
successfully
not been
go
a very
prone.
inspiring day for me.
Remember?
Right.
We were trying to be
I remember.
positive.
Yes, we were.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Positive spin.
That's good. That's
Everybody,
good.
we're in this
Good.
together.
We're all team, right?
This together.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
We're
and he's
together.
our leader. Yes,
Everybody.
we're
Oh,
together.
I'm gonna throw up.
You know what though?
It means you're alive, though.
Yeah.
So
I want.
let the vomit
I just
flow.
want to say this. Like, think about this in terms of like cost benefit ratio. You did 85 points of damage with
Yeah.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Think about what you could do with.
I knew I was gonna go out in a blaze of glory. I just knew it.
Yeah.
Started with like
You
85.
so you
actually,
you
that's,
punch it through.
83.
You punch it through
Yeah.
on that
That's
first
about
attack, and just all this light is channeling down your arm and
Yeah.
just burning at
Looks
him.
so awesome,
looks
even
awesome.
though I said
And
stupid
then
things.
yeah,
You said classic.
it actually maybe it makes enough light and a little bit of noise that not too many people heard it,
Okay.
except they're telepathically linked to you,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so they all heard it.
Sorry about the snickering. I just
Yeah, but you plunge that through
so good.
and you pull it out.
So
You had
proud.
the hand around his neck.
Yeah.
To hold him there. When you
Yeah.
pull that mace back out, you shove him to his knees, and the last hit comes right across his head,
Yeah.
and his skull just shatters with that hit.
Okay.
But he just puffs into a smoke that settles on the floor.
So wait,
Shit.
we did
That means
kill
I
him?
didn't. No, I didn't actually finish him off the right way.
So, and he is still like in a shadowy, like he's a shadowy form as you finish him.
Yeah.
And the
I gotta
smoke,
shoot him with
the
an arrow.
smoke too that comes
Needs to be
off,
the wood.
kind of shadows,
I think.
shadows. The fog, the smoke that he turns into still looks like it's in shadow the way that his
Okay.
body did. Sorry, I'm doing a bad job of describing it. And it starts to float along slowly along the ground.
Okay. Can I see if I kill this guy with the flame that
Do it.
leaps? So that's gonna be 5 damage on him.
Cool. Bloodied, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he runs away scared. So he's kind of mist forming away.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yep.
Shit.
Who can follow him? Don't worry. Got eyes in the sky.
Okay. And I say to the last guy, I'm like, you should run away now.
He's just a. Well, let's see. What's he at? No, he's not. He's not running away. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. Okay. When it comes to their turn, roll your spirit guardians because I think that guy's. 9. So I'm not rolling for him. He's gone. Yeah, because he had been hit before, right? He's the one who.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. He's gone, and then I will save for Razor Fist, and he's good, but he takes half of the. What was it again?
13.
13. Okay. He's still up. He slices away twice at Uthal. It's kind of all he is capable of doing right now, but he does very poorly.
Crit fail.
Wow.
Crit fails.
I regret all the words that I said.
This guy just walks over. Big two-handed maul. And just as he tries to swipe it with all, and he misses, this guy comes and just brings it down and crushes him, and he just falls over. This guy heals you again. You got 31 hit points now.
Nice.
They both burn away.
Thanks, bros.
The one gives you a as he's burning away, and then Ash as you hit.
Right.
You exploded and everything.
No, for a split second.
We did touch. Okay, good.
This guy, do you?
He's the one that actually saw the tail to the bitter end.
Well, this guy ran off to tell it.
Well, when that guy left, they were winning.
That's true. And this guy saw me say really
He
awesome
was scared,
things
though.
and stab a guy
He
through the
was
chest
scared.
with a
It
mace.
was, yeah.
It's
He
hard
was
to
for sure
stab a guy
scared.
through the chest with a mace.
He didn't see it.
He witnessed the dongification of his fearless leader.
But that was it. That was it.
He witnessed the mace.
He witnessed everything.
Yeah.
Including
Yes.
like.
So do you
Dread
let
Sentinels coming
him?
out of-
Are you trying to pump up the fear factor? that
He's
you
the
guys
one
are-
with the story.
right. The full
So,
story.
full story.
Catch up to your
And
friend and
I'll
tell
tell you
him
what,
about what just
Here's the
happened.
thing: it's so unbelievable if he just goes and tells the dong story. But if there's a corroborating witness
True.
for the
Mhm.
dong
That's
story,
true.
Yeah.
that's gonna
Just for fun, I cast grease right in front of him as he's running out.
just to make them. Yeah. Yep. They fall down. They hurt themselves. And
Crawl away.
get back up and yeah.
So, I think our immediate attention needs to be what do we
You're
do?
standing in a sea of blood.
Yeah.
Some of it our own.
The rocks, the trees.
A lot of it is mine.
everything around you is
lot of it
difficult.
It's dripping from.
The trees.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Are we able to catch up with
Right.
Rowan?
want-
Right. That's our.
I
that
want-
needs to be our priority. I agree. I'll Misty step over there right now.
Who spent the most time with Wadsworth?
I probably did. I mean, you
Yeah,
didn't
he was
really like
teaching
him,
me
and he was
concentration.
teaching me
Yep.
concentration and stuff.
And who is trained in Arcana?
That'd be me.
Are you skilled in Arcana, Sandy? Sorry, in your skills sheet.
I'm gonna say yes.
What's that?
That's arcane, right?
Oh
And
no,
it's-
I'm sorry,
no,
but
it's
as a skill. There's an Arcana skill in Intelligence.
Where's that at?
Intelligence.
No.
Okay, that's right. I would like you two to make Arcana checks.
Let's roll the.
Quite a bit. 24.
I critted.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Okay,
That's
I'm sorry.
in a row.
I gotta give this one to Vicky. You need more Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So-
it's not even
I want all
done
of you
chewing yet.
Here's the thing.
Amazing.
As you crush this vampire and it's floating away from you, it's not that you can't keep up with it. It's like 10 feet per second. Your movement is 30 feet. You know, it's not 10 feet per second, it's 10 feet around. It's not hard to keep up with it. So you can kind of follow it. And as you're
We're just
following
kinda
it,
like
you're-
walking that
you're,
feeling.
you're thinking because you're like, you can tell like that's it. Like you haven't really killed it. Just like before when you thought you killed Catalina, this was the same thing that happened.
Okay. We need to keep up with this guy.
I can fire an arrow into
And
it
then
just to
you
see what
remember,
Because I got a crit.
yes, you remember when you were studying with Wadsworth, and he was talking to you about like when, it was the vampires and he was saying he didn't really kill her. When you stake them, like you did to Catalina, that just keeps their body from going into mist form. They're stuck in that state. But I will say before that guy left, yeah, that's fine. So her body's still there.
We need to take that body with us.
I'm taking parts
properly.
of it.
Oh, you're gonna disassemble her?
Just I don't need all of them. Otherwise, I would take the whole body.
Maybe, well, I mean, we should take all
But-
of her body. We can take it in separate pieces, though.
There are a few things that will actually kill a vampire. One of them is killing them in daylight.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is killing them in running water, reducing them to 0 hit points in daylight in running water. And the other one is with
In
dealing
there.
them, finishing
One of
them
them
off
is
with
a-
radiant damage.
If we
Oh.
can turn out
Oh.
the daylight.
Okay.
So,
You said
Oh,
last
I
Did
one
you
just
was
say killing them with
damage?
radiant? Killing them with radiant?
I did just finish him off with
Yeah.
radiant damage.
right.
Okay.
I've got a cantrip that does radiant damage.
Fantastic.
Because I lied to my dagger.
Those things come to your mind that you were studying with
That's awesome.
with Wadsworth,
Okay.
and you recognize too, like that they. So Catalina's here, and the fog is floating away, and it's floating away towards their
base.
Their base, yeah, exactly. So that knowledge comes back to you. The fog is there on the ground, floating away from you.
And go with the words.
Stand over it and mock it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So obviously something is up.
Right.
Obviously, with your crit, you kind of go, this is goofy.
Yeah. He's not dead. He's not really dead.
Right.
So this knowledge is not completely reliable. If Wadsworth wasn't.
No, it is.
Oh, it is.
You know that it is.
So this is more than a vampire. More than a woman. Okay. He's. Oh shoot! It was that night and day thing. Because he was enshrouded in that darkness.
Mhm.
Somehow that protected him from being killed by my radiant damage.
Those magical steps that they
Yeah.
go up and down. Awesome. So it dawns on you now. This is how these vampires go out in the daytime.
Yeah.
This is how they survive around.
Interesting.
Shit. We have to go to their base, and we actually have to switch the switch off on him. We have to get him to walk onto that switch.
So our stuff isn't gonna hurt him now? He's in that gas form?
No.
Because I could hit him with Sacred Flame. It's radiant damage.
Is there
Might as
anything
well
from
try
my
it.
arcana knowledge that
You and maybe you try it as he's kind of explaining it to you. You bring it down on the fog, but
it
the
just
same thing. He
keeps on
killed
going?
it with radiant damage with the mace.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the only way though to get the fog to walk across the other one is
To what?
if
So
we
you get the
force
fog
it.
to-
Well,
And he'd have to come
he's gonna
back.
have to rematerialize,
Yeah.
and we're get.
Then you're gonna have to grapple him.
Do I know if he's going to come back with full health, or will he have to reassemble basically in his?
He'll have to. Yeah, his
There'll be a
mist will
recovery.
go. It will. It's just as automatically going towards his resting place,
So there is a
He'll
chance that we
perform.
could go to where his resting place is and drag him across the.
and it's leading you back right into the heart of their territory.
Imagine
That's
pretty
the
guarded.
direction it's going.
Okay. Well, we know where we can bring her body back to a thing, so we can at least save you from vampiric bite stuff. We might have to wait on this guy until we regroup and get some more ability to fight. Let's take her back to her base and drag her across those steps.
If you guys start talking about this, I want Sandy to make an Arcana check too, because I think when you're trained, it'll come to you. I'm going to give you the chance to just it comes to your mind. But now that they've started talking about it, it's not that it has to just come to your mind. You are contributing to this conversation. I want you to roll Arcana now too.
It's just a raw roll.
13.
It's a lucky
Cool.
number.
Do you have any bardic inspiration left?
2.
Can you burn one for me?
Sure.
It's a 5.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you have dispel magic?
Yeah.
You put together that it's the magic from these stepping stones and their vampiric ritual sites that protects them.
Cool.
And if you can bring down this barrier, they're hanging on that magical thread right now.
Would it work on the mist?
You can try.
Can he cast? Well, how many times can he cast dispel magic? How many spell slots do you have?
2 more.
Okay. So yeah, you might as well do it on
Plus
both.
a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do it on both for sure.
So I've got 2 slots left.
Yep.
Is that all we need? Or we need more than that?
Tell me what you want to do.
I don't know. Well, you asked how many times how many times I could use dispel magic.
Yeah, because we've got 2 vampires we want to dispel magic on, and if we're wasting it on the fog guy, then
The fog is the one that's moving away.
I have 2, so I can cast it 2 more times.
Okay, I cast.
Do you want to go up and
fog
try to
first.
dispel it off of the fog
Yeah,
as
for
they're
sure.
talking about it? Cool.
For sure.
So
The
is it,
owl is keeping an eye on her corpse.
does it?
Because I don't need any baddies to come
Can
take
we just
it
drag
and
her
wander off.
along with us?
I don't know.
Let's
Can I
just
see,
drag
can I
her
see that
along with
dispel
us.
magic card?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got this guy. I'm sure she's like no weight at all to him.
Alright, I'm gonna use this. Colonel. I'm using this.
Cool. Perfect.
Ready? I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah,
It's a
sweet.
magic trick.
Awesome. Glug, glug, glug.
1. So what do I get back with
You
that?
get one spell
spell
slot.
slot.
One first level. The only thing you can
One
use it on
first
is a
level.
first level
Okay.
spell slot. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yep, sorry.
That's all right. I haven't used any of those.
So here's the thing. You go up to the fog.
It's kind of a nil.
You go up to the fog. This is not your.
So I'm using it.
Yep. So and this is important.
Wait, I've already used it once. Is this the second time I'm using it, or is this the first time I've used it?
No, this is the first time
First
you're
time.
Okay,
dispelling.
then I have 2 more after this one.
Oh, perfect. You had 3 to start
I
with.
had 3 to start with.
Perfect.
Yes.
So you're casting the first one here, and it's not your spell casting attack. That's for like when you're throwing a bolt of energy at somebody or something like that. This is just an ability check, which is just your charisma.
For
Oh,
me, you want me to
yeah.
roll?
Yep.
And
And
since
then
you're
this works towards ability checks, ability rolls.
Nice.
wait a second, you
Right?
also get something from me as a paladin for
You walk up
That I
beside
believe.
Victor. You're hovering over the. You all kind of gather around as the.
what was
I'm
it?
so pleased.
Yeah, you did
This is
great.
my favorite one right now.
You did great on that.
I feel cool.
It's like
yeah.
I
the
feel like a
color's
cool
awesome.
kid.
Yeah, so for sure, like I have a metallic green
Yeah. Nice.
is like what I'm
Ooh,
what I'm
sweet.
lacing.
That's
my-
what your loot has been upgraded
Yeah,
with? I
yeah.
love it. I love it.
and even like the string, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's also like a, like a
Nice.
metallic green.
Nice.
I believe you get +2 to that check when
Is
you're
that from-
near a paladin, or is that not for?
We'll
So I have to be
find out.
standing near you,
I
or
know
is it
you
just
got
for
you
you?
got a few auras.
Yeah. That's. I feel like that's in.
We do have the auras, which is awesome.
Let me look real quick.
Yeah, and that's part of the.
The saving throws for your protection.
Yeah.
Your protection
Yeah.
on this for saving. This is
Charisma
just an
mod as
ability
bit-
check.
Yeah.
So it's just your +5 from your charisma.
Cool. Rolling this +5.
Roll it.
If I need
Yep.
this, I'm using it.
Yep.
So I have 15
Nice.
total. Is that enough?
You tear down this magic, and as you kind of work away and rip this protection magical shield off of the fog, it evaporates in the daylight, and it just it burns away. It's clear.
Nice.
It's gone. It doesn't even burn away. It just dissipates.
It
Okay.
implodes.
And you are confident with your knowledge of magic that you have now killed him.
Dispelled him
He
completely.
is gone.
Useful.
Nice.
Yes.
Useful.
Yep.
Okay, I feel
Job
my.
done.
I
He
feel
actually,
my spirits
when you
rise.
do that,
Good.
his corpse, his dead corpse, materializes in the middle of the fog, lifeless,
Comes back.
not in shadow,
I kick it. I kick it.
right in the nutsack.
Right in the nutsack.
Yeah.
And is her corpse the same, not in shadow?
No, she is in shadow.
She
The
is in
stake
shadow.
is in her heart,
Stake
so
is
she's
what's
frozen.
keeping her there.
She's frozen.
Got it. Okay.
Those two fled away. Tell me what you'd like to do.
So he's gone.
Mhm.
Technically,
This is just a mess of gore. It's just a mess.
technically
I-
we could
Take
go.
as many dunks as you
You
want.
know, yeah, you go around. You go back. You go get a guy and grapple him and bring him back and make him watch as you just
Yeah. Tell this story also. Yeah.
slice, yeah.
So what we could do with her though is unstake her, and then I could do my dispel magic again as she floats back to her place.
You don't think you need to unstake her.
Because we killed
Yeah,
her
you
with
might as
a
well.
wooden stake.
So I
During the
can
day?
dispel magic.
You can dispel her
while
right
she's
now and
staked.
kill her. Yeah.
Okay.
Should
Cool.
we keep her alive for some reason?
I don't know. Six twisted man.
So
tell me?
you know that as long as this stake, this
in
this
her.
bolt is like a stake,
Yeah.
it'll count as a wooden stake.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is lodged in her heart.
And she
that-
doesn't have that protective.
As long as you don't pull out, well, she has that protective shield on
Right.
right now.
Right, but
Right.
I can dispel it.
But if you pull the stake out, if
Do-
you pull the stake out, so here's what you know. Now you've put all this together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna connect the dots for
Yeah,
what
yeah.
your guys' characters would know. If you pull the stake out, she's gonna go into shadowy fog,
Which we know we can kill.
which you can kill. If you then dispel off of the fog, she would die.
Right.
If you dispel the shield off of her right now, she will die.
Right.
Okay.
But still in the shield, but staked and frozen. She's
We could take her anywhere we
and
want.
she's also not gonna reform in whatever days. She is
Right,
staked.
she's
She is frozen.
frozen in
Yep.
status.
So we can take her back for observation.
I feel like that's a good idea. We need
Let's do
to
it.
we need to torture
Tests
her.
on her or something.
No,
Yeah.
no. There's blood everywhere. How are you not satisfied?
Listen, man. Wait. But here's the thing: is if we keep her alive, him and I still have the chance of becoming her vassals.
What does that have to do with you torturing her?
I'm just mad at her.
Oh, alright.
I'm just really mad at her.
I accept it. That's fine.
We
I was
kill
really
her.
mad at you earlier when you used your bardic inspiration.
Well, yeah.
Or your crit inspiration.
I know. I'm sorry.
Right.
So
Yeah, okay,
but
so I understand. I get that.
Yeah.
Fair
So I, up to you guys, but you and I, we have been bit by her, and I don't like the idea of falling asleep again tonight with who knows what the moon's doing, and then suddenly becoming like a servant of hers and destroying the entire base because we're under her
That'd be bad.
control.
That wouldn't be
So
ideal.
What's-
you want to kill her right now?
Yeah.
Without any testing?
I do.
I guess the good thing is we killed her brother and you're still here.
Yeah.
And you got bit by him.
Yeah.
Is my link to that thought. What do you think? Take her back for some kind of like
What do you guys want to do?
yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
Hmm.
Do we keep her around?
Well, here's the thing. We might still become her thralls, even if she's dead. Like, that process might have already been started.
He's got green stuff in him.
What's his face said that we wouldn't that we had to kill her. Like we had to properly kill her.
Sorry,
I
what's
don't
that?
listen to Wadsworth.
I know you don't. Wadsworth said that we needed to kill her, but he didn't really say whether or not that would cure us.
I'm sorry. I want to, especially with your crit on this knowledge
Yeah.
of Wadsworth. He didn't know
He
about
didn't know
the
for sure.
thrallification, but
Yeah.
what he was telling you was about what would kill her, not necessarily what the link between you becoming thrallified and her dying would be.
Yeah.
He doesn't
that's
know.
right.
He's got the tomes. He's trying to search. He's trying to, but
Okay.
it's not something he's learned about before. So
So it's
if
it's
there
up
was,
in the air.
Yeah, if there was some sort of, like, remedy for that, it would probably come from her.
Yeah. You're probably right. Except I was bit by the other guy, so I might be boned anyway.
You should use the word
Yeah,
donged.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Dang it.
but you've only been bitten by
Her.
Catalina.
Her. Yeah.
Right.
You might be all right. No, I'm just kidding. I'd like to throw in these like what I call fun phrases
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That who knows how true they are or not.
Yeah.
It's up
That's
still,
what makes them fun.
I still
That-
vote
that's what makes
finishing
it
her
fun,
off. But,
to me and Sandy, who, just to be clear,
Uh,
has still not been bitten. When you go back to Talia, do you pull down your armor a little bit just to make it very clear that it's pristine? There's no
unbuttons
no
that top
scars.
button just
Unbuttons the top.
so I can-
Yeah.
Just walk around with suspenders more often.
I still vote killing her completely, but I'm not going to be the, commander here that says we're doing this. I'm just gonna say whatever you guys want to do.
This is up for group discussion.
This is up for group discussion.
Uthal will come up to you and he'll say, "That was glorious.
See, he got
See,
his
you
fill.
roll with us, that's
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
much stronger than my previous group."
Yeah, you got to crush some pussy with all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? When did that happen? There's only one chick back at our camp.
For a while, I thought it was your pussy gonna get
I know, me too. Did you see what I did though?
I was feared for your pussy.
Me too.
Very,
My pussy was in danger.
very feared.
Very.
feared.
I was
But
too.
you, strong leader.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Mighty warrior.
Yeah.
No fear.
No. Great
And
catchphrases.
witty comebacks.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I like him.
He'll
So,
carry you
anyway.
on his shoulder if you want to. He'll like prop you up. Like his shoulder is wide enough that you can sit on it. Like
No, I've got
side
too much
saddle.
pride for that. I'm not
Oh,
gonna. I've got
okay.
too much pride.
Like parade.
No, just pounding, exploding
No.
fist thing.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sets you down.
Thanks, bud.
No problem.
Yeah.
You would like fisting.
Dang.
My,
Yeah, now it's your turn. You're right.
I don't have anything witty to say. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at it.
We know.
I
Oh,
know.
good. Sorry. But they still stick around.
Yeah, you're here.
Still, there's something about
We'll
you.
follow you.
So
You got that aura. It's the auras, man.
yeah, I keep
We
you guys
love it.
alive a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so we're taking her back to the base, or are we finishing her off here?
Let's take her back.
Okay.
Let's take her back. Let's study her for at least
The
a
good
little
thing
bit.
that you know right now is you are now in a position where the fog was leaving. You had to make a decision on the fog.
Yeah.
Like it was moving, and it was just constantly moving. The nice thing is you know that you've staked her. As long as nobody pulls this stake, you're in a stable place
We
for
thought,
her.
don't pull that stake out. Don't pull that arrow out. All right.
You got it.
Yeah, just keep it in there.
No, that was too much work to take stake out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. All right.
So, can I say something for our group to hear?
He goes over and he starts bringing, like, resurrecting Ursula.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Cool. So, conspiracy theory. What's the white bearded guy's name back at our camp?
Your captain,
Captain
Derek.
Derek. And he was the one that didn't want us to what was it he didn't want us to do?
He didn't want us to go find her.
To
he
do
wanted us
exactly
to-
what we just did.
Right.
Correct?
He
Right.
was more interested
That was-
in freeing like some of the groups that are cut off up in the north.
Right.
Yep. He
Correct.
was not wanting. It was Talia and Wadsworth.
Yes.
Yes.
So he was diverting our attention from getting her.
Hmm.
Conspiracy theorist, bard.
Hashtag Bard life.
Right.
Yeah.
Hashtag Bard life.
Right.
And he puts on
Right.
a foil hat.
Get it in. Right. I'm getting it in there. Okay. Like if this guy is a double crossing captain,
Sure.
and we take her back, and he has been actively diverting us from her capturement, right? He could be the one that would pull the stake to resurrect her.
I won't say that I haven't thought the same thing. I won't say that.
Putting it out there.
Blue Dangle's mind.
I've actually had the same thought where why was he trying to keep us from going up there or from going to find her
Right.
when it was in our best interest to?
Right. I mean, she
His
was
own-
clearly
his
an
own people are
overlord.
going behind his back to get these weapons too.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, there's some dissension
There's
amongst
some
those three.
Yeah, they got
So-
distrust for him.
Assuming nothing changes and everything's okay, cool. But he probably is going to be, upset. I don't know. He's going to have an opinion on us bringing her back. Second thing is, if for some reason he is double crossing us, he's going to unstake her, and she's going to be alive and well, fully functional, in the night, in our base.
You're describing a nightmare.
You guys have had it.
Yeah.
Sandy's trying to what they call protect his neck.
So are you playing devil's
And
advocate,
yours.
or are you starting to feel in favor of actually dispelling magic on her and letting her for real die here?
I think that I am in favor of taking her back.
Sandy also has a tree.
I'm.
You've got your little spot, right? Did you say?
Yeah.
What did you say? You kind of had your little
It's
spot.
my best spot is like up where, like right by the waterfall.
I'm just gonna say if you're.
I want to take her back.
Yeah, if
I
you've got-
don't want to let the captain know.
Mhm.
And then I think that we should let the other two know, Wadsworth and Talia.
Okay.
So I want to take her back, but I want to keep her outside of our base,
Mhm.
hidden, maybe underneath the waterfall.
Maybe
if there's a spot you
Wadsworth can
walk
do
through
something
there
with her blood or something.
Yeah.
Find something out to make some hopefully
without the captain
do some
knowing
research on her. Okay.
that we have her
She can be a lab
That's my
rat,
opinion.
a secret
Yeah.
lab rat for Wadsworth.
for a week or something, and then we can finish her.
Cool.
But I am skeptical of the captain.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll?
I
So
agree.
let me just ask you this for you guys. 9:15.
Mhm.
Do you want to roll as far as hashing out some of this return to base, like how this is going, what your guys' next steps are and stuff, or do you need to get rolling? I'm good, but I just always want to check with you guys.
I should probably get going.
Yes, I should leave
Okay.
soon.
So this may be an awesome spot to like, hey, next time, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Make our decisions
On her and going
on
back
her
and
all
whatever.
of that.
but
Yeah, who
yeah.
we tell what and
It's cool.
It is interesting though that you also had that same thought
I-
about the cap.
like when I got here, like when we first got here, me saying this as a player, when we first got here, I was like, seriously, well, though, why did he want us to do something else?
Mm-hmm.
I understand that he's trying to look out for his armies and stuff, but this was kind of a big deal.
The point that he keeps making is I'm going to assume that maybe a few times, like you say, this has come up around like that, right?
Mhm.
The point that he's making is like the way he keeps talking about it around the fireplace is like if you stick your heads out too far, it's going to get lopped off. Like you're in their territory. They are all over this world. Like they inhabit the thing. You guys are the insurgents. You guys are the ones who have these small little footholds here and there. His point is like, we have to fight hit and run, stay low, guerrilla tactics, to chip away at them. Because when we kill them, they're dead. Like they're just gone. The thing when they keep bringing up like, hey, let's develop like weapons or this kind of stuff, and they're wanting to make more. Talia and Wadsworth are wanting to make a bigger impact, and he thinks that's a big risk. When you guys have had your discussions, just so it's worth. As you guys are talking about this, it's worth me trying to clarify.
And I'm sure that's information that he's relayed to me. Because I talk to him all the time.
Yeah, and like you guys have said, it's come up a few times, especially when Talia and Wadsworth are talking about, hey, bring us back the weapons and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I just wants to play it safe.
Yeah, and I think that their best bet to be able to experiment on her as they feel is to not have the captain's involvement.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of their boss.
Which is why Talia had you come, like, right? Because she was like, I know he's not going to approve me making weapons and this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
Experimenting. And
I don't agree with the captain, though. I think that cutting off the head of the snake, which is what we were trying to do by going back to kill Catalina, would have been a big hit against their armies.